Can we talk about something that no one talks about out loud? Somewhere along the way, many women were taught that if you want to be respected, you have to become harder. Harder voice, harder heart, and maybe lately you've been wondering, why does being powerful feel so exhausting? What if leadership was never supposed to cost you your softness? What if feminine authority has nothing to do with controlling people, proving yourself, or emotionally shutting down? Because there is a version of leadership where you can be deeply grounded, deeply respected, and still fully be yourself. So today, we're talking about feminine authority, what it actually is, why so many women confuse leadership with emotional suppression, and how to embody power without abandoning your softness. So if you're here, the glow within you is already awakening. Welcome to the Sovereign Glow. I'm Alieesah, your transformation guide and founder of the Sovereign Glow. This space is for women healing, awakening, and embodying their sovereignty, especially during seasons that feel uncertain, disorienting, or heavy. And today, we're talking about how to lead without becoming hard. Maybe lately you felt emotionally tired, like you're carrying everything, holding everything together, trying to be understood, trying not to seem too emotional, trying not to seem weak. And maybe, if we're being honest here, there's a quiet grief underneath it, because part of you misses yourself. The softer version of you, the woman who felt open, warm, present. But somewhere along the way, survival whispered, if you soften, you'll get hurt. And so many women unknowingly begin performing power instead of embodying it. So let's talk about what feminine authority actually is. Feminine authority is presence. Control is fear. Control says, I need to manage everything so I feel safe. Feminine authority says, I trust myself enough to stay anchored. One comes from nervous system survival. The other comes from self-trust. Authority does not chase. It does not overexplain. It does not convince. It becomes. Number 2, many women confuse leadership with emotional suppression. Some women think leadership means never crying, never feeling, never being affected. But emotional suppression isn't strength. It's often self-protection, wearing expensive clothes. Real feminine leadership says, I can feel deeply without collapsing. I can stay open without abandoning myself. I can hold emotions without letting them run my life. Number 3, softness and standards can exist together. This one changed everything for me. Softness is not weakness, and standards are not hardness. You can be warm and still unavailable for disrespect. You can be loving and still say no. You can be compassionate and still have boundaries. Feminine authority sounds like, I honor myself too much to shrink. There's velvet in her energy, but steel in her standards. Number 4, visibility requires nervous system safety. Many women say they want visibility, to speak up, lead, be seen. But visibility feels unsafe in the body because maybe growing up, being visible meant criticism, judgment, rejection, or being misunderstood. So the body whispers, hide. This is why healing feminine authority is not just mindset work. It's nervous system work, safety work, embodiment work. Your voice opens when your body learns it is safe to be seen. I want to pause for a moment. Place your hand on your heart or your womb space, if that feels more aligned. Take a deep breath in, inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. And ask yourself, where have I mistaken hardness for power? And what would shift if I believed softness could still protect me? Just notice what comes up. No judgment, only awareness. Here's what I want you to remember. You do not have to become emotionally unavailable to be respected. You do not have to dominate to lead. You do not have to abandon tenderness to become powerful. The woman you are becoming is not harder. She's steadier. She's more rooted, more discerning, more embodied. She doesn't control the room. Her presence changes the room. If this conversation stirred something inside of you and you're ready to stop shrinking, over-explaining, and abandoning yourself just to be accepted, I want to invite you into the Feminine Authority Reset. It's a 60-minute identity and presence activation for women who are ready to reclaim their voice, regulate visibility wounds, strengthen embodied leadership, and step into grounded feminine authority. Together, we will recalibrate the patterns that keep you small and reconnect you to the woman who no longer leaves herself behind. And if what you need right now is gentle daily support, I also created Speak and Be Felt, audio transmission for voice regulation, grounded presence, and nervous system support around visibility. Because your voice was never meant to beg for space. And if you like to stay connected, join the Sovereign Glow email list, where I share reflections, teachings, and invitations that help you live fully sovereign, even when life feels complicated. All the links are below. Take what feels aligned for this season of your becoming. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. When did you first learn that softness wasn't safe? Do you struggle more with over-controlling or over-softening? And what does feminine authority feel like to you in this season of your life? Your story might be the very thing another woman needs permission to hear. Until next time, stay rooted in your truth, stay anchored in your body, and stay sovereign. Your glow is not something you chase, it's something you embody. And remember, the glow within is the power of elevation, and it begins with you.